And now for our feature presentation.
Alrighty, here we are in game number 2 of Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek on the DOS as part of Aubrey Scott's Arcade of Fun. And so far, in one game, we've won $13,027. Had a pretty good game last time. Let's see if we can keep it going. And as mentioned, I'm keeping this game on easy difficulty until we make it to $1 million or more. But once we hit that $1 million mark, that's when we switch gears. I'm returning. There we go. Kyle and Lloyd are our opponents today.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
We have an all-night game today.
Here we go, round 1. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
Odd customs, historic names, patriotic songs, Renaissance art, the 1700s, and finally, poetry. Alright. We'll leave the categories the way they are. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Historic names for 500. While an Ohio congressman, he was elected both senator and president in 1880. Who is Grover Cleveland?
No?
Wasn't him? I'm off to a good start. Let's try Lloyd. James Garfield.
Right.
He's the one. All right. Ooh, Lloyd, your turn. Odd customs 100. Waving as Americans do is an insult in this Hellenic country. What's Japan?
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Oh my gosh. I'm off to a bad start here. And to think I won over $13,000 in game 1. Lloyd. Being killed? No.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
That's not a country. Kyle, do you want to try it? Greece?
Correct response is...
No, it was Greece. Yeah, it was Greece. Alright. It's okay. Odd customs 200. In the Netherlands, a hostess may serve herself first from the custom of tasting food to prove it wasn't this. What is raw?
No.
Oh! Man alive. And to think I won over $13,000 in my first game, now I'm at minus 800. We are not off to a good start. Lloyd.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see the response, but I'll look at it later. Turn my head for a second. Odd customs 300. Frenchmen kiss cheeks, but in Romania, friends often kiss this way. What is on the lips?
You are correct.
Finally, I got a correct response. All right. All right. Let's have odd customs for 500. Tibetans and Mongolians supposedly put this in their tea instead of sugar. What is salt?
That's it.
Out of the hole! Finally. Okay. I had to fight my way out of there for a little bit, but I got my way out of it. Let's see where we go now. We're going to go with patriotic songs for 500. The song parody Be Kind to Your Web-Footed Friends is sung to the tune of this patriotic march. What is The Stars and Stripes Forever?
That's it.
Yes. Now we have some cash. Hopefully we can pick up a lot more as we continue on. Okay, let's go with poetry for 500. Langston Hughes asked, what happened to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like this? What is a raisin in the sun?
That's it.
Yes. 1700s for 500. No, can I change that? Renaissance art for 500. I'm going to change my mind. Born in Urbino in 1483, this painter learned much of his craft from Michelangelo and Leonardo. Who was Raphael?
Yes.
He's the one. Now 1700s for 500. The U.S. Congress met for the first time under the Constitution in this year. And try this one and say what is 1787.
No.
Ah. So, but at least we're not in the hole right now. We have $1,000 sitting in front of us. Lloyd to take the lead. 1789.
That's it.
I was off by 2 years. All right, that's okay. That is okay. That is okay. Odd Customs 400. Men in this Arctic culture sometimes settle disputes by singing insults at each other. What is Greenland? Or no, what are Vikings?
No.
Dang. Lloyd. Eskimos.
Yes.
Eskimos. All right. Lloyd's up to 1,500. Just gotta keep hanging in there. Don't give up. Historic names 100. In 1872, the first mail order catalog was issued by this man's company, not Sears. Who is Montgomery Ward?
You are correct.
Finally. Let's have historic names for 400. Called Sam Adams of Virginia, he took a fatal dose of mercury in 1799 trying to cure a severe ailment. Lloyd. Nope.
No.
I don't know this one, so I'm holding back.
The correct response is
Patrick Henry. We're looking for Patrick Henry. Okay. But I get to make the next selection. Let's go with patriotic songs for 400. Song that says, "You're the emblem of the land I love." What is "You're a Grand Old Flag"?
that's it.
Poetry, 400. Tied for the lead right now. Let's see if I can steal the lead away to myself. In Longfellow's poem, she was the long-lost love of Gabrielle La Jeunesse. I'm trying to remember who it was. Can't remember. Lloyd. Richard Wagner? No.
No.
Trying to remember her name. I'm gonna try it. I'll try it. Who is Evangeline?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It just all of a sudden clicked to me. There we go. Now we're right where we should be. Let's go with Renaissance art for 400. Though German, famed portrait artist Hans Holbein became court painter to this English king, who is Henry VIII.
You are correct.
Let's have 1700s for 400. The last eruption of this Japanese volcano occurred in 1707. What's Mount Fuji?
Right.
We're up to $2,300 in cash. Now we're starting to get somewhere. I'll take historic names for 300. In 1946, this little flower served as Director General of the UN Relief and Rehab Administration, I should say. Lloyd. Mary Todd Lincoln?
No.
Little flower, I should say. Try it. Who is Fiorella LaGuardia?
That's it.
Wow! I took another guess and got it right. Okay. Let's go with patriotic songs for 300. The second line of this beloved patriotic song is "Land That I Love." What is "God Bless America"?
Yes.
Poetry 300. Daily double.
The answer there is the daily double.
All right, and I have $2,900. Let's go 1654. All right, here's the clue in poetry. Poe said of these, "What a horror they outpour on the bosom of the palpitating air." What are bats?
No.
No. I took a bit of a hit there.
The correct response is
The bells. The bells. But that's okay. I'm still in the lead. But let's see if we can get some money back. Historic names for 200. Illinois senator who held Lincoln's hat during his first inaugural address in Washington. Who is Stephen Douglas?
yes.
Let's have patriotic songs for 100, please. An actor named Thomas A. Beckett said he wrote this patriotic gem, but others claimed it too. What is Columbia, Gem of the Ocean?
You are correct.
Patriotic songs 200, please. Well, I have a lot of money sitting in front of me right now. Well, I have a little bit of money sitting in front of me. It was originally a poem titled "The Defense of Fort McHenry." What's the Star Spangled Banner?
That's it.
Booyah. Poetry 100. Look at all this money we're racking up. If you know a whit about poetry, you know that this man was the Quaker poet. Who is Whittier?
That's it.
Poetry 200. $1,846 at this point. Author of Les Miserables, he is called France's greatest lyric poet. Who is Victor Hugo?
Right.
Renaissance art 100, please. Run back over the $2,000 mark. Of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and El Greco, the one born first. Who is Leonardo da Vinci?
Yes.
Renaissance art 200. Look at all this money we're racking up. Known for his buxom nudes, this Flemish artist produced at least 1,200 paintings. Who is Peter Paul Rubens?
Yes.
Renaissance art 300. Italians were masters of this medium of painting on fresh plaster. What is fresco? What is a fresco?
That's it.
1700s, 100. In 1796, the population of this Asian nation was 275 million. What's China?
Right.
200. In 1755, an earthquake killed 30,000 people in this Portuguese city. What is Lisbon?
Yes.
Now the last clue before we go to Double Jeopardy. I'm almost at $3,000. Let's see how we do here. In 1709, Russian prisoners were sent here for the first time. What is Siberia?
Yes.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm at $3,246. Lloyd has $400. Kyle has no money yet, so he'll go first in.
The double Jeopardy round. Here we go. 2 daily doubles to help you in one of these categories.
Weather, inventors, literature, imaginary islands, law, and finally, snakes. All right. We'll leave the categories as they are, and we'll get this party started. Kyle, we haven't heard from you all game, so you make the first selection. Weather for 200. Counting its chirps in 40 seconds and adding 40 should give you the current temperature. By Jiminy. What are cricket? What's a cricket?
You are correct.
I'll take imaginary islands for 1,000. The Island of the Busy Bees is in the Tyrrhenian Sea in this children's classic by Carlo Collodi. What is Pinocchio?
That's it.
Let's have inventors for 1,000. Italian inventor of the thermometer, better known as an astronomer of the Renaissance. Who is Galileo?
Yes.
All right. Law for 1,000. Oh, my lint. An unwitnessed will written by a person in his own handwriting from Greek for writing. Kyle. A holographic will?
Yes.
Got it, Kyle. And now you finally have some cash, $1,000, and you're in second place. Still your turn. Well, it's your turn now, I should say. Weather 400. To replace It Looks Like a Big Duck, in 1803, Luke Howard classified them as cirrus, stratus, etc. What are clouds?
Right.
All right, literature for 1,000. Last name of Meg, Joe, Beth, Amy, and Marmee in Little Women. What is March?
Yes.
Snakes for 1,000. Daily double.
The answer there is the daily double.
Fought my way to find it, but we're up to 68.46. How much are we going to put at risk? Let's do 3,200. Okay, put me over $10,000 if I'm right on this clue in snakes. Red and yellow killed a fellow refers to coloring patterns found on this dangerous snake. What is the copperhead?
No.
Ah! Not the copperhead. Is it a coral snake?
The correct response is
Oh, no. But it's okay. I'll fight my way back up. I'm still in the lead. Snakes 800. Small horned desert rattler named for its unique twisting method of locomotion. What's a sidewinder?
That's it.
Snakes 600. A spitting cobra aims its poison at this part of a victim. What are the eyes?
You are correct.
Snakes 400. Back over $5,000 at this point in the game. The heaviest of all poisonous snakes, this rattler isn't a girl's best friend. What's a diamondback?
Right.
Snake's 200. Also called the horned viper or Egyptian cobra, it was the kiss of death for Cleopatra. What's the asp?
That's it.
There we go. Except for that last clue. Except for that last clue in snakes, I pretty much got every clue in that category. Let's go with weather for 1,000. Gallegos, Santa Anas, and cockeyed bobs, for example. Kyle. Wins.
That's it.
$52,000, Kyle. Weather 600. It's formed by refraction or reflection of light by water droplets. What's a rainbow?
Right.
We'll go with what's the first category? Imaginary islands. Imaginary islands 800. 800, please. Other daily double.
The answer there is the daily double.
You know what? I'm gonna take all my poker chips, put them on the table. All right, here's the clue in Imaginary Islands. This monstrous animal came to New York from Skull Island, southwest of Sumatra. Who's King Kong?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Now we're back in the ring of five figures for the first time. $12,492. We'll go with Imaginary Islands for 200. Sir Thomas More created this idyllic island 15 miles off the coast of the Americas. What's Utopia?
You are correct.
Imaginary Islands 400. Friday's Beach is one of several beaches on this character's island in the Atlantic. Who's Robinson Crusoe?
Right.
Imaginary Island 600. Supposedly near Mexico, its name comes from Captain Flint's booty buried there. What is Treasure Island?
Yes.
All right. Where to now? Could we have Inventors 200? Despite only 3 months of formal schooling, he patented 1,093 inventions. Who is Thomas Edison?
Yes.
Inventions 400? Or is it inventors? I don't really remember. Let's take a look at the category one more time. Yeah, it's inventors. Okay. Alfred Nobel established the Nobel Prizes out of remorse for having invented this. What is dynamite?
You are correct.
Inventors 600? Inventor of the revolver, his peacemaker helped to win the West. Who is Winchester?
Who?
No, it wasn't Winchester. Oh, I think I figured it out. Kyle. Samuel Colt, yeah.
Yes.
I realized it was too late when I put in Winchester. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Kyle. Weather 800. About a third of all lightning victims lose their lives when seeking shelter under these. Kyle. Trees.
Right.
Alright, Kyle, now we're to Inventors 800. Unable to make money on his patent for vulcanized rubber, he died $200,000 in debt. Who's Charles Goodyear?
You are correct.
Law 200. A law that sets a time frame for filing lawsuits or prosecuting crimes is a statute of these. Kyle. Nope.
No. The correct response is
Limitations. Statute of limitations. Okay. Let's have law for 400. Testimony of a witness unable to appear in court is an affidavit or this. Kyle. A deposition?
that's it.
Yes, correct. Kyle, your turn. Law 600. Latin for you shall have the body. Its application protects against illegal imprisonment. What is a habeas corpus?
That's it.
Law 800. Under English law in the Middle Ages, these women couldn't be charged with crimes. Kyle. Wives.
Yes.
That just leaves the literature category. Under author J.D. Wismer wrote The Swiss Family on an Island in 1813. Who are the Robinsons?
Right.
Swiss Family Robinson, yep. 400. This play and film are based on Shalom Alekim's tales of Tavia's daughters and Anatevka. What's Fiddler on the Roof?
Yes.
600. Characters in this Dickens novel include Uriah Heep and Mr. Micawber. Lloyd. We haven't heard from Lloyd in a while. Alexandria? No.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
So that means if Lloyd wants to be around for Final Jeopardy, he's got to get this last clue right. Otherwise, he's not going to be around.
The correct response is
David Copperfield. David Copperfield. Now the last clue. It was the woman's gift to her husband and the gift of the Magi. Okay, Lloyd, you need to get this one right if you want to be around for Final Jeopardy. A watch fob?
right.
All right. So Lloyd has $600, Kyle has $4,400, and I'm out front with $15,692.
Here is today's Final Jeopardy category.
U.S. states. Okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about this one, so I'm going to go kind of big on this.
Final Jeopardy answer is
This state has more earthquakes than the other 49 combined. I'm going with Alaska.
what did you put down as your response?
What is Alaska?
Yes.
And I wagered $10,000.
And your wager was
Putting me at $25,692.
what did you put down as your response?
You put La Traviata. No.
No, sorry, that is wrong. And your wager was
1140, so that drops you down to $32.60.
What did you put down as your response?
Alice in Wonderland.
No?
No way.
And your wager was?
310. So you dropped $290. So this game I won 25,692, and I now have a two game winnings total now of $38,719. Two game winnings total, $38,719. A third game will be coming soon, and I'll see you all for that next video coming soon.